be celebrated on Tuesday. And then we want to reiterate that we are against gender-based violence by people that say they love you and then they abuse you. So we are scaring their neighborhood to please report it to the nearest police station, to please abide by the regulation when you are doing so with the National Coronavirus Command Council. So we want to thank the president again yesterday for coming up and then taking the nation under his confidence by bringing in the issues of gender-based violence. And then the statistics are not looking good in this regard. And it's not only happening in South Africa, it's happening worldwide. But South Africa, this is where our concentration is, because there's issues of brutality that are involved in there. So we want to say we shame on the men that are doing that, shame on the men that are involved in those acts of not adhering to the rights of women and children that must be protected by the loved ones. So we want to say to you, our today's topic is 5 reasons why you must heed the call in line with what you are doing, in line with the specification that you are given, the mandate that you are given by either your business, the mandate that you are given by a board, the mandate that you are given by the country or the citizens of the country, whether you are a councillor, whether you are, what are the characters of you as a leader in government that must make you heed the call? What is it that you must have in your shoulders or up your sleeves in order for you to be able to carry the mandate of the people forward in regard to what they want, what they have entrusted in you as well? So we welcome you to our Tea with Lizwe. And as always, we'll encourage you to comment, tag a friend in our episode, and make sure that you follow us on day in and day out as we come and we bring live episode on Facebook Live, on YouTube channel. Follow our YouTube channel, follow our LinkedIn, follow our Twitter, follow us so that you can get the benefit of the value that we are giving in this regard as well. So as we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, we want to reiterate the call of government in terms of the National Coronavirus Command Council regulations in line with safety and the health that we must abide to. We must always make sure that we wash our hands for at least 20 seconds with water and soap or an alcohol-based sanitizer. We must always, when we cough, we must always cough into our elbow or a tissue, and let us avoid crowded areas. And then let us make sure that when we listen to good news from reliable sources, news that can be verified, and we do not listen to fake news. When we have a cough or a sore throat, we must always seek medical attention. When we are in public places at all times, let us please use or cover our face with a face mask. There's one that can be done at home, but it needs our citizens. Let us support the National Coronavirus Command Council in their call to make sure that we are up and running in this case as well. So, Rasivendele, thank you guys for attending our Facebook Live today. We really appreciate it. And let us invite more people to come in. So how are you holding during this lockdown level 3, guys? So I hope you are doing well. You are doing essential services in your places of work or in your businesses. And then we'd like to hear what is you say in our comment section. What is it that you want us to discuss going forward? So we welcome everyone that is supporting us, that is supporting our Facebook Live, especially on Tea with Lizwe this morning. So, as I said, our topic is the 5 reasons why you must heed the call that you are in order for you to be successful in what you are doing. I always say people buy from people that they you cannot just come. Buying does not mean someone must take the money out of their wallet and say, no, I buy. I'm saying people, you are attracting. Positive will attract negative, or positive with positive will repel. So we need to know that when you are a positive, you will always attract the people that are negative in order for them to be turned into positive, in order for them to go hand in hand with you. So you have to have some characters. So one of the characters that is there is your integrity. What is your integrity? Are you a chameleon? Are you saying something today and then tomorrow you have changed? So that is what we will look at. Are you a man of integrity? Are you a woman of integrity? Can you go the walk? In Sesotho we say, o ka matha lebelo la mokoka na? Can you go the long distance? Can you go the period of time? Can you endure the pain and the suffering while you are still sitting on the roof? That will set you free. The integrity. Do you have that integrity? So that is the number one thing that you need to show, you need to have, and you don't even have to walk or show people that you are a man of integrity. Or acts will determine that you are a man of integrity or a woman of that. Just start something and you do not finish it. So that does not look like integrity. Are you a man that can communicate and say, I can't do this? Like yesterday, are you a man that can stand up and say, I don't know this, but I can go and find out for you? If you are leading a group, or if you are leading a team, or if you are leading the colleagues or an organization, can you say to the organization, I don't know, but I'll go and find out, or I'll go and call someone that has got a lot of information in order for them to come and explain to it further. You must not be, like I said yesterday, not be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So integrity is one of the things that you need to have. And then the second thing is you need to be a man of humility. Man of humility must always be down, be willing to have an open plan office or an open plan discussion where anyone can come to your level, they can discuss. You must not have a hierarchy. They need to pass a certain stage. There are other CEOs that I know when the first thing when people call or when they give their line on the social media platforms, it is their direct line. Let me give you an example of Gary Vee. Gary Vee is someone that when you call his office, you can get his direct number, you can call him directly. There are a lot of people that are doing that. They give their own numbers. You do not get a screener or person of humility. You do not struggle to get them as well. So you need someone like that. You need someone with resilience. So that is number 3. So number 1 is integrity. Number 2 is your humility. Your number 3 is your resilience or your respect. You need to have someone with respect, someone that respects all human beings, irrespective of their background, irrespective of where they come from. So you need to have someone with that respect, not to judge people when they appear, not to judge people when they are dancing or they don't know. Someone that gives the person their space in order for them to prove themselves. So you need, those are the things that you need. So we said integrity, number 1. Number 2 is your resilience, or number 2 is your humility. Number 3 is your respect or resilience. And then number 3 is self-worth. Someone that is there and then you can see that, you can see the progress written in their profile. They have self-worth. They are worthy of themselves. They know where they are going. They can reach their goals, and then they believe that you can be self-worthy as well. Suit in terms of the actions that they give to you. There's no better person that you can have that do not have the last item. So the first one, we said it is your, we talked about it a lot. We said it is your integrity, your humility, your respect and resilience, and self-worth is the number 4th one. And then the last one is you need someone that people. If you're a leader and you do not empower people, you are not a leader. Or you are followed by a lot of followers. So do you need to be followed by a lot of followers? And do you want to produce leaders? Or you want to produce followers? Let us produce leaders in this time and period we are in. We need leaders to take the country forward. We need leaders to stand the test of time, to stand and have humility in them, not laughing at people. We need those leaders. We do want leaders that are going to empower their followers in order for their followers to become the leaders tomorrow. So that is what we want. So those are the 5 reasons why you must heed to your call or your call in terms of your occupation. If you get into your position of authority, if you get into a position where you can make decisions, make sure that you are fulfilling this. You've got integrity, you've got humility, you've got self-respect and resilience, and you're self-worthy. And then the last one is you must empower people. You cannot do it alone. empower people. Delegate, learn how to delegate, delegate even important issues that you didn't believe that you could delegate, but delegate those issues. If you are not in the country, you have an important meeting that you had to attend, delegate someone to attend that meeting. Give them the authority, the authorization to say, you go into that meeting and you represent me, you represent my organization. This is what you will say on my behalf in that case. So I hope these steps will help you in order for you to hit forward with your career, hit forward with whatever you are doing. And then I am Lizon Knebe. I help engineering executive. I help small, medium enterprise entrepreneurs. I help your speakers to make sure that they realize the productivity they will have once they use the people, and then in line with the equipment life cycle or the life cycle of any business that they are running, whether they are in speaking business, whether they are in consulting, whether they are running a small, micro, medium enterprise. We help them to make sure that they realize the productivity that they could have and get the bottom line, which is their return on investment on whatever they are attending or they are attending to achieve in their lives. We measure you on measurable objectives, your goals. Are your goals achievable? So that is what we do. So thank you very much for today for attending our show. Because we could not have any lighting behind us like you see us coming through now. And then we want to say thank you very much as well for supporting us for yesterday. Until we see you again tomorrow morning on a Friday, let us heed the call of the president and his task team or national disaster task team in order for us to stay safe and not have a lot of infection. We must manage the care, we must manage the spread of the COVID-19, spreading of the disease by always staying at home, alone together in this regard as well. So with that being said, we want to say thank you very much until we see you again tomorrow morning. May God bless. Thank you.